Alright, man. So I am going to. Wow, this is really crooked. I am going to be doing a quick little video game vlog. I don't know how quick it's going to be, so I'm just going to say I'm lying to you when I say it's going to be quick, because it's probably not. But I have two topics I want to talk about. First, I was on Facebook the other day, or like last week, and some people I hadn't heard from in a while because they shut down, and I was very sad when they shut down. Some fan run studio called X Strike Studios. They did video game movies, and I have three of their video game movies right here. I think in total they did 5 video games, so I'm just too short of having their complete anthology. But they did Silent Horror, they did Resident Horror, as you see, that was their last one, and they did Project Snake, which is goddamn hilarious. I love this movie. This is what made me, like, when I saw this, I was on the damn floor. This is when I still lived up north, and a friend of mine was like, have you ever heard of X-Ray Studios? I was like, nah, I don't sound familiar. So the guy that I knew, he was like, go check out their movie. They're doing Project Snake, and I know you like Metal Gear, and that's like a Metal Gear parody. And I was like, I'll check it out and see what it's talking. Fucking had me on the damn floor in tears laughing. So their 15th anniversary, they were like, oh, it's our 15th anniversary. I'm like, y'all gonna come back, because like I miss you. Come back. We wouldn't been the same without y'all. So, and like when they were doing shit, this is way the fuck before hang on, is there like a date on here? No. This is what the CD look like, or the DVD look like. When they were doing shit, it was like 2000, copyright 2005. So that's like a year before YouTube, before I even had a YouTube account. I've had a YouTube account since 06. So that was before people were like for real hardcore putting shit up on YouTube. They were doing this on their own, and it says right here number 2. That's like the number of DVDs, and this is the last one. This is 5. So they did these 3. They did one, River City Rumble, I think is what it was called, because it was based on some old game called River City Ransom. I might be getting it flipped a bit, but they did that, and they did a Parappa the Rapper one. So if you are old enough to remember Parappa the Rapper. But their 15th anniversary is coming up, and I'm just like, I miss you, X-Strike, come back. They were doing for a stint, video game Let's Plays, and they did something called Exhibit Play, and they did Resident Evil. I have been begging for that for literally, I think, 5 years or more. Probably more, because they were doing that the year I graduated, or almost graduated from college, like 2011. I have been begging them to re-release that, or like give me the copies to it, and because some of them weren't kind of all that funny, but some of them, yet again, had me on the damn floor, and they don't have them up anywhere, and I'm really sad that those aren't up. The exhibit play of them playing Resident Evil, because they do still have their YouTube page, but I think they had the exhibit play of them playing something I think it was like Yoshi or something. I was not interested in. I loved that Resident Evil one. The Resident Evil one had me on the fucking floor. I was on the damn floor. Some of the craziness they were talking as they were playing was just next level of comedy. So, and I don't know where to tell you to get these, because I do believe they do not make or sell their DVDs, even though they were like, oh, it's our 15th year anniversary, yay. I'm like, the world is a sad place without you, X-Strike. I miss you guys. Y'all did some of the most hilarious shit, and I'm telling you, Project Snake, that's like the back of it. Project Snake had me on the damn floor. It's just stuff in there that just was just crazy. The part where they did, because they were low budget, they did some part, you know how on the original Metal Gear Solid, you had to fight Vulcan Raven in the tank? it was some boy in a cardboard, like, it was like cardboard, but they made it into the shape of a tank. They threw a snowball at him, and every time I see that part, I'm laughing so hard I can't breathe. Oh my god. So I don't know if you can pick these up, or you know some people that's like me that had some, and like, can I borrow your shit and I'll give it back? You won't give it back. You can't borrow my shit because I know y'all ain't giving it back. So, but if you can find me somewhere, scoop them up, because this is some comedy well spent. So, and I think this past weekend, I watched Resident Horror and was on the floor yet again in tears, laughing at shit. So, if you can scoop these up, scoop them up. I don't know where you can scoop them up at this point, since they don't make videos anymore. So, I don't know what to tell you, but like I said, you can find some friends that you can borrow some shit from, not me, because I don't trust y'all. Y'all won't be giving shit back. I know that. Oh, I'll give it back. I'll try. No, the fuck you won't. You be sitting there with my shit, and then I'll be sitting there sad, like, where's my shit? And, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. So, y'all can't borrow my shit. Find a different friend. I ain't your friend. I know. The other thing I wanted to talk, oh God, the other thing I wanted to talk about today, I was just yesterday coming home from music lessons and overdosed. In fact, I wasn't even coming home from music lessons. I was coming home from music lessons and overdose delusion, the second end theme to Silent Hill 2 came on, and I was just thinking about, because there's still nothing out. I mean, everybody's all getting ready. Oh, God of War is coming out on Tuesday. Get ready for it. I gave up on God of War, y'all. Real quick on God of War. I played God of War. I cheated playing God of War. My black ass died when I was cheating playing God of fucking War. And I was not happy with that situation. But I did play God of War. And I enjoyed God of War. And I have a demo to one of them other side fucking God of War joints. And I can't get with Kratos on a certain level, because he was a dumbass with the whole beginning thing. Again, I will reiterate, if you haven't heard me tell this story like 800 times, he was a soldier. He almost died. He begged Ares to save his life. Ares was like, fine, you have to do my stupid bidding. He's like, fine. So he goes to this village, and he's standing outside this temple. And he's like, the narrator is like, he felt like he shouldn't go in there. The oracle that was standing outside watching all this calamity occur, she's like, man, you don't need to go your ass in there. He was kind of thinking, I don't probably need to go in there. I'm just going to go in there marauding and crazy and just kill everybody in this temple. And kind of find out he killed his wife and daughter, and he's all like, oh, it's Ares' fault. Bitch, no, it's your fault. You went against your own gut instincts to not go in there, and you went in there marauding and you killed everybody, so you can't be pissed off with nobody but you, because you the dumbass who ultimately went up in there. So that is why I can't get with Kratos at a certain level. Plus, I am not feeling the whole, oh, let's traverse through Nordic mythology now to help my son be a man, or whatever the fuck is it talking. But that's pretty much it. People are calling it Dad of War. I'm like, I don't even got no time for no Dad of War. Y'all need to stop. Everybody's saying it's hot. Everybody's saying it look good. Everybody and their mom gonna be playing it. I ain't gonna be playing it till I get coughed up a free ass demo, and even then, I'm probably still not gonna play the motherfucker. But that's all that's getting ready to come around. I need some horror games in my life. There are no horror games still. I just watch, I don't know what I be watching. I watch old back shit, and that's where I am currently. And that's why when Silent Hill Overdose Delusion came on yesterday, I had like this flashback of when I was crazy for Silent Hill 2. Because there's not anything to fuck out. Then when I got home, somebody was like, oh, what was the first video game you ever cried at? And I was just like, fucking Silent Hill 2? But I will get in that in a minute. So there's the 4 games that had me bawling like a bitch when I saw it. So I'll do Silent Hill. Actually, no. I'll do the least of it first. And y'all gonna be like, bitch, come on now. I actually cry at the end of Resident Evil 3. because when the narrator's talking about how they had to blow up Raccoon City, and even though I be laughing at that part when they blow up Raccoon City, it's when he's talking about it, and he's like, our hearts go out to those poor civilians of Raccoon City. I just start tearing up, like, man, shit, I loved Raccoon City. I had a dream like a few months ago. I was on a bus tour through Raccoon City. I still don't know what the fuck that dream was about. But yeah, I love Raccoon City. They blew that up yesterday. It was so sad. So yeah, that kind of makes me cry. Another thing that makes me cry is The Last of Us. And there's a couple parts in The Last of Us that make me cry. But the part that will have me crying the hardest, and I can't understand, I kind of understand why when you delve into my brain, it's the part when Ellie kills that Robert dude. And the reason I think that really gets me all fucked up is because she is going through a lot of shit. And then when she's in that burning down restaurant, she's like, he kicks her, and like she's crawling, and like she's trying to reach for the hatchet that's underneath the whatever the fuck. That whole part that her and Joel are like in tandem going through, that you're playing two separate parts, it's just so tense and tenuous. And then when she grabs the hatchet and she just snaps and just is just hacking into him, and like Joel is grabbing her, and she's like lost her mind because this dude tried to eat her, and God was probably gonna rape her and all this other stuff. It's just so much emotion in that one part that it just overwhelms me, and I'm kind of like, my throat's starting to burn just thinking about it. My eyes are getting a little watery. That part really, really fucks me up. I mean, you had a part too when he like either kills the people in the operating room and takes her and is running with her. That kind of gets me too. But that part where Ellie kills Robert, that part fucks me up real bad. And I'll be like real crying on that part. So yeah, it's a couple seasons last. That part, the part where Joel's daughter dies, fucks me. That's how I knew I was in for some. That was when I knew I fell in love with that game. That first time I ever watched that, and his daughter dies, I just started bawling. I was like, oh my fucking god. That was like the first 20 minutes, and we was like 20 minutes in. The fucking credits ain't even rolled yet, and I'm like bawling like a baby. But that part for real though, with her and Rob, when she kills that Robert dude, that part fucks me up real bad. The one that has me crying the worst, and then I'll swing back to Silent Hill 2, is Metal Gear Solid 3. After everything that Naked Snake goes through, and then you hear fucking Bimbolina, Eva. I'm just gonna call her Bimbolina. That's what I've been known to call her. So she's telling him the truth of what went down with the mission, and that basically the boss sacrificed herself, and he is just so fucking disgusted with everything, and he's disgusted in the fact that he took part in a mission that just destroyed the woman that he loved. He had to kill her. He was basically accomplishing her being, her good name being eternally tarnished, and he couldn't take it. And then when he's saluting her grave and the tear, I'm like done. I am so fucked up by that part. I'm just like, it's horrible. It's horrible how fucked up that part be making me. So that's like the main one. When I watch this scene, I'm like fucking toast. I'm toast. Just put my ass on a fucking cracker, because I'm just done with the shit. And Silent Hill 2, the In the Water ending. First of all, let me break down this In the Water ending, because this is some shit I didn't think about until yesterday. And then I watched the In the Water ending, which is what spurred me to do this damn vlog right now. So, you know the part on the In the Water after he's like, now we can be together. You know he drives into whatever the fuck that lake is. I'm thinking Lake Silent Hill, but that's not the name of that lake. And I'm thinking Lake Tacoma, but that's not it either. But he drives into the lake, and if she's reading her In my restless dreams, I see that town, Silent Hill. You promised you take me again, but you never did. Blah blah blah. That whole part, as you are in the water, and that part is going on for approximately 5 minutes, because I fucking timed it today. That's how little of a life I have right now. And I remember hearing somebody say once, it takes 5 minutes to drown when you're like submerged in water, like in a car, like James was, that it takes 5 minutes to die. That whole part when she's like reading and then the screen goes black, it's 5 minutes long. So that's literally how long it took James to die. He's just in the water waiting to just drown. And that is just so fucked up. And then when I figured that shit out, I was just like, I was like, I had to clean myself up. I was so fucked up looking at that. I'm like, the fuck? Mine blasted into the ethers. Into the motherfucking ethers, because I didn't even realize that was literally how long it took for somebody to drown. And he's just going through that part. And he just fucking drowns. And that's just it. And I'm just like, son of a bitch. That's powerful. So, I don't know movies that are directed that damn good. Come on now. Let's get with me. So, yeah. So, that is all I have for today. Because it's still nothing going around. And I'm still not happy at the lack of going around this. The only saving grace I can say is, Grave Prosperity will be coming out in like a little over a week. So, there is that going to be happening. I heard from that dude real quick. And apparently I've been missaying House of Velez. It's supposed to be House of Velez. But I like Velez a little bit better. So I'm just going to continue mispronouncing it. And I'm sorry, dude that does House of Velez. But it was awesome that I heard from the creator that I was not expecting that at all. So yeah, I got a shout out or something. And I don't know. I'm really proud of myself. So let me get the hell out of here because I gotta go do grown up shit like go fucking grocery shopping. I can't even talk, let alone shop. So I don't know. I'll see y'all around.